Warriors are going to sweep the Grizz.
I do. And that's because of experience. And both of these guys know this. When you have experience like the Warriors have to no experience like the Grizzlies, that game the other night that they lost on Sunday, 117-116, and the way it ended, the inexperience kicked in. I don't remember the defender, but whoever fell for that pump fake on Clay and the three, that's simply, I know, and I don't even play professional basketball. You don't jump. You stay on your feet. Clay gave you a simple head fake. You went up in the air. He slid to the left, knocked down the three. That's inexperience. And when I talk about that, I look at it and I say, okay, Ja had an opportunity at the end of the game. The experience of Klay Thompson made him push him. He pushed him all the way to the left. So now it made it more of a difficult layup. Then you look at Steph Curry. Steph Curry did what he needed to do at the end of that game. He slid his feet. He created a turnover by blocking that ball. He didn't stop and freeze. He slid he got right underneath the basket, made a perfect steal. They went back down in transition, scored the point. So when you think about that, all that to me, and some of the late game decisions by the coaches and the players account for inexperience to me. So if they lose this game tonight and they go back to the Chase Center in San Francisco, they might as well bring out the broom. And you tell me this, Legs, and you tell me this, JJ. When you are a young team and you lose the way you lost in that fashion, in that game where you felt like you had a chance to win it, how does that carry over into the next game? I believe it does.
Well, Memphis has proven to be a particularly resilient team. They're a tough team. They have a lot of good things going for them. And you could say for some young teams the moment is too big. I don't think the moment has been too big for them. I think they'll get a game in this series. I do expect the Warriors to win. To me, it comes down to exactly what you said, and that's experience. I don't know if we can roll the tape again of that Klay Thompson shot, but this is a great example of experience. That last play was a play that I used to run. Doc Rivers used to run it for me at the end of the game. It's a simple curl, screen the screener. Klay Thompson came off. If you look at where Jaren Jackson was to start that play, sorry, I'm looking for Klay Thompson's three-pointer here.
You're looking for the shot, right?
Yes.
The three-point shot.
You look at where Jaren Jackson was. Jaren Jackson is in the paint. He's in the paint. Your end game against the Warriors. Teams have only switched the Warriors off the ball for the last 8 years. Why are you in the paint? And I don't know if Coach Jenkins told him to be there or if that was just his decision that Jaren Jackson Jr. made. That allowed Andrew Wiggins to have a free screen on Klay Thompson. And he got a piece of Desmond Bane. All of a sudden now Desmond Bane is trailing. And look, I get that he went for the shot fake, but there's really nothing else you can do. You're taught to close with urgency to Steph Curry, to Jordan Poole, to Klay Thompson. Any great shooter like that. You're trying to run them off the line. It started before that. You got to be touching, body position, got to be higher, point of the screen so that you can switch that and Klay's not coming off free. I'm going to go back to Game 5 of the Timberwolves and Memphis series. They're up 3 with 8 seconds to go. You foul there. You foul there. They give a little DHO to McLaughlin and set an easy flare screen. I ran that play in high school and would get corner threes. Anthony Edwards has a free shot from the corner. No communication on the switch. No communication on the flare screen. No foul under 8 seconds, up 3. This is experience. You have to learn how to win in those moments at the end of close games in the playoffs. I think the Grizzlies will bounce back. They'll get a game. They may get 2 games. But to me, the Warriors just have too much experience at the end of games for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, I think, look, Key, you make a lot of great points, JJ, as well. Look, it's hard to make the leap from a team this young coming together, a guy becoming a star in John Morant before our eyes, to make the leap from a team that's on the outside looking into the postseason to take on, right, a team full of winners that's got championship pedigree, that still has guys in their prime playing at this level, and to get past them and thinking now you're in the conference finals against the Phoenix Suns. Right? You have to learn through these things. And this is a very, very difficult situation Memphis is going to find themselves in. If you didn't win that game, that's what I kept telling myself after. How are you going to win the series? Draymond Green's ejected in the first half. He's the brains of the operation on offense. He's one of the best defensive players in the league. Klay Thompson wasn't very good the whole night offensively. Obviously hit a big shot late. wasn't very good for the most part, and your star actually has 34. So he plays well, you still lose. That's a problem. Now, so I say, are they going to get swept? JJ and I were talking right before the segment. What do you think? We both think they can get a game. I'm going to give them the benefit of doubt they can get a game.
But see, my whole thing, Legs, is if they drop this one tonight, they ain't getting no game out west. They're not getting one.
This is the one they would have to get. And so I look at them and I say, where can they get a lot better? Think about this. Desmond Bane was really a non-factor. Dylan Brooks, non-factor offensively. This is their second and third leading scorers. Those guys never even have made an imprint in the game whatsoever. Dylan Brooks had a horrible shooting night. Desmond Bane just never really got looks. So I think they're going to be a lot better. The energy of the building is going to be sensational. And I think those guys will play better. I think Memphis can get a game. But for me, I look at the Warriors now with what Jordan Poole has become. It's just too much.
We know what it is. You guys are going to be, Keyshawn, you're from California. You know what it is. These guys are going to be hanging out in Napa, having a good time, all the nice hotels up there. They're going to be chilling up in the Bay Area in June. You already know what this is.
Look, Legs and JJ, they took Poole and swapped him with Curry. When Curry first came back, he was coming off the bench and doing what Poole is doing right now, coming off the bench. How you gonna beat that? You swapping guys in position, making them the bench guy, bringing them in, putting them in the starting rotation. They still giving you 30. I mean, like, there's no defense for that.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.